Almost everyone who's spent time in Reiki circles has felt this at least once. You walk into the space, you sit down, the circle begins, and something feels off. Not dramatic, not alarming, just subtly misaligned. And what usually happens next is not curiosity, it's silence. You tell yourself you're imagining it. You assume you're being judgmental. You decide not to say anything, because no one wants to be the person who disrupts the energy. But here's the truth. If a Reiki circle feels off, someone else feels it too. They're just not saying it either. In many circles, harmony is valued more than honesty. So when something doesn't sit right, people suppress their awareness to preserve the container. That's where the problem begins. Reiki circles don't become misaligned because people are bad or insincere. They become misaligned when no one is willing to name what's actually present. Unspoken dynamics build quietly. Unaddressed tension lingers. Power dynamics go unquestioned. Performance replaces listening. And because Reiki responds to awareness, the circle slowly loses clarity. What you feel as off is often unacknowledged information. Not negativity, not resistance, information. But when discernment is discouraged, that information has nowhere to go. So the circle continues outwardly, while alignment erodes inwardly. This is especially common in spaces where positivity is prioritized over truth, where naming discomfort is framed as low vibration, where questions are interpreted as challenges, where silence is mistaken for peace. But silence isn't peace if awareness is being suppressed. Real alignment can handle honesty. It can handle correction. It can handle pause. If a circle cannot tolerate someone quietly noticing that something feels off, it's not spiritually mature. It's fragile. And fragility requires performance. This is why many practitioners leave circles without knowing why. They feel drained, confused, disconnected, and they blame themselves. But often, the issue wasn't personal. It was systemic. If you've ever felt something was off in a Reiki circle and talked yourself out of trusting that perception, this is your permission to reconsider. Discernment isn't disruption, it's responsibility. Reiki doesn't ask you to override what you notice to maintain appearances. It asks you to stay awake. I explore this dynamic and in how Reiki circles quietly lose integrity when awareness is suppressed. In my book, Return of the Prodigal Reiki Practitioners, the shadow side of the Reiki practice. This channel helps you name what you've been sensing. The book helps you understand why silence becomes the problem and how to stay aligned without becoming isolated. If something feels off, it's not your job to fix the room, but it is your responsibility to trust what you notice. Because Reiki doesn't go quiet when things are fine. It goes quiet when truth has nowhere to land.